We've been talking about the suspicious death of Grant Solomon, a star athlete in Franklin, Tennessee, who had just turned 18 and was an athlete on his high school baseball team. He was killed by his own car in what appeared to be a freak accident. Police and Grant's father, who was there when it happened, both say that Grant's death was an accident, period. But Grant's mom and sister and a whole lot of other people say they are not buying that story and they want a deeper investigation done into Grant's death. Grant's mom, Angie Solomon, and Grant's sister, Gracie Solomon, are both here with me live. Thank you to both of you, and I'm so sorry that you have lost your loved one and that you are in the circumstance that you're in, especially with such a mystery that seems to surround it. Angie, can I ask you, why is it that you reject the official narrative of what police say happened?
It's an absolutely impossible narrative. For example, one of the first things that you notice is that the hospital medical records and everything can be supported by documentation that's been put out there. The medical records show that Grant only had one injury to his body, and that was to the back of his head, blunt force trauma near the occipital bone on the right side of his head. For the story of the only witness, which is Aaron Solomon, his father, says that the truck drug Grant over 60 feet down what was really gnarly pavement into a culvert ditch that was filled with riprap, which are those large quarry rocks. And then somehow Grant ended up lying flat on his back with his head facing the building rather than the opposite direction. And the truck was pulled over him but did not touch him. So nothing that the multiple stories that Aaron has told could possibly be true. They defy gravity. They defy all the laws of inertia and energy, and they also defy the laws of medicine, and they defy common sense. When I did arrive at the hospital, I was pretty cleared out, and Aaron had made sure there was no doctors or anyone there that I could speak with. However, I did get to speak with nurses, and the first thing they told me was the injuries do not match the accident description. And that right there is a red flag that is supposed to be rolled up the ladder to police to start an investigation if they did not do one at the scene. And nobody did anything.
So this is what's so confounding. Why would authorities cover for Aaron Solomon if what you say is true? If the forensics showed otherwise, why would anybody cover for, for your son's father?
I mean, that's the question, is who is Aaron Solomon? Who is he really? And really what you're seeing here is, in the sadness of Grant not being here any longer, is just a continuation of the pattern of life that we lived from 2013 till that day in July 20th, 2020, under Aaron Solomon's control. It's just a continuation. Why no one helped ever at any point, why no one stopped and stepped out of the circle and helped Gracie and Grant just as children on their own. There's a forensic evaluation and interview on file at the Williamson County Sheriff's Department that was arrestable, and they let it go. So if one adult had done their job, Grant wouldn't have had to step in and do the job that adults are supposed to do.
So I should say that Aaron hasn't been charged with Grant's death, and Aaron hasn't been charged with some of the allegations that you all say he's responsible for, which are pretty overwhelming. And Gracie, I'm going to ask you, and this is hard because I know you're a child, but I know that your mom is with you and is allowing you to do this interview. Back when you were 14, a couple years ago, you made a riveting video, which was really bold and very, very courageous for a child. You made some serious accusations against your father. You said he was guilty of sexual molestation, emotional abuse. You called him a monster, a liar, a rapist, and a killer. Can you tell me a little bit about why you think your father may be responsible for your brother's death?
Yes. First off, I want to say thank you so much for having us. It really means a lot that someone's reaching out to us and we are able to speak about our truth and our story. I would like to say, from my personal experiences with my father, and witnessing how he treated my brother, it is very reasonable for him to be responsible for the death of my brother.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.